Right now, we're watching that low-pressure system responsible for giving us those severe thunderstorm warnings up to parts of Kentucky. That's pushing to the north and east. That's through that stationary front, which is not going to be impacting us directly. We're more concerned about these line of storms that's pushing through Louisiana into Mississippi. I think it's going to be continuing to ramp up, gain strength as it crosses into Alabama and Georgia, and eventually into the Queen City. Now, the brunt of that hit from those storms are going to be towards Georgia, near Atlanta, and into parts of central Alabama. But the fuel and the instability stretches all the way up into the Queen City and the Carolinas. Notice the gray around 5 o'clock taking over I-77, the I-40 corridor, and I-85. That will kind of ease up as we lose that instability from the daytime heat. We lose that heading into the evening. Now, we also have an upper-level jet, which is enhancing what we call wind shear, which is simply just a fancy way of saying the wind changes in direction and speed as you go higher up in the air. So we have those twisting winds associated with the lift at 5 o'clock that was indicated by the gray. So the lift and the twist gives us the potential for a brief spin-up tornado, which is what we're watching for later on. The arrival of the storms comes about 4:45 towards our mountain counties. That crosses the Queen City closer to that 6 to 7 o'clock hour east of I-77 by 9 o'clock. And then the showers taper off while we get snow on the back end here for our western-facing slopes and higher elevations. I think our main severe risk is going to be more in the way of the damaging winds, but can't rule out an isolated tornado. More in the way of the enhanced risk for severe weather towards northern Georgia and parts of Alabama. I think we get half an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain. Our temperatures are in the 50s to start. Highs are going to be peaking in the mid-60s, so we do get above normal ahead of the cold front for this afternoon. Much cooler on the back end, though, dropping down into the mid-50s for Friday to finish off the work week. We'll have that pattern of cool overnights, cool afternoons, cold overnights, and your next rain chance coming in on Tuesday after Martin Luther King Day on Monday.